Hey everybody, just wanted to show you of what I came up with after watching another YouTube video. I'll have to link the person's name in the description. But I live here in the state of California, and the state of California will not let you have these evil features on your AR. Mine's a 9mm carbine. So basically, when you take the buttstock off, it should look like this. In order to take it off of the buffer tube, all I did was take a needle nose pliers and lifted it up as far as I could, and stuck the needle nose pliers underneath to pull it out even more, and the buttstock slides out of the buffer tube. And so to remove this screw and pin out, there is a pin on the inside of this hole here that you have to hammer out in order to get to the set screw that's inside. And once you get the roll pin out, what I did is I just stuck my finger inside here, and I was able to unscrew the bottom, take out this plastic piece, and then flip this upside down, and it has the bolt and the spring. And then all I did was I took the original bolt that came with the adjuster, and I stuck it inside the alignment holes. And what I did is I took a piece of blue painter's tape. You can either mark it with a Sharpie. I took a piece of blue painter's tape and marked it flush all the way around, so that way I could get the length of bolt that I need. Then I went to Home Depot and I picked up two number 10 by 5/16 outside diameter by 1/4 inside diameter aluminum spacers from from Home Depot. Then I also picked up a tap and drill bit set. It's a 6mm by 1 with a number 9 drill bit for my bolt. And all I did was take the aluminum spacers, I put them in a vise, and I took the drill bit and the tap. I drilled the inside hole first, and then I tapped it for it to fit the bolt that came with the stock adjustment spring. After I did that, I took some JB Weld and JB Weld the spacers inside the adjustment holes where I wanted them to be at. I only put two. One is for when we're firing the weapon, and the other is for storage inside my bag, my gun bag. So after I JB welded these in, all you have to do is let it sit for a little while. You take your buttstock and you line the holes. And I found a couple spacers inside my garage, or flat washers in my garage. Be better to use either Loctite, or if you want multiple adjustability, do a flat washer and a locking washer that will fit the bolt. And all I do is just screw this in until it's tight, and then what I did is I used my Dremel tool and cut a notch into the bolt so I could fit a quarter to tighten it. Quarter, flathead screwdriver, and it just tightens. It's not going anywhere. And if you want, you could take some matte black paint and touch this up to so where it looks like almost factory. You can, however, go buy a new bolt if you don't want to mess up the original bolt that came with your adjustable stock if you end up moving states or whatever and you want to put it back to factory. I just put a notch in mine. It's not going to do any damage because you're not going to see this if I flip it back and change it back to an adjustable stock. But all this cost me about $9, or excuse me, cost me $8, because the aluminum spacers were 87 cents each. I got two of those, and the drill bit and tap was $7 at Home Depot. And I think that's pretty much it. Should work pretty good. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave it down below. Thank you.